Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our member benefits webinar. This is quite an informal webinar, so if you have any questions as we go through, please feel free to ask. But there should be plenty of time at the end to ask any questions as well that you've thought of as we've gone through. I'm going to be sharing a series of slides. I'm going to talk around these and try and take you through some of the benefits of being a member of Composites UK. Can I just ask if you're not asking a question, just to keep your microphone on mute, please, because it just helps with any feedback or external noises. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Sue Halliwell. I'm Operations Manager of Composites UK, and my colleague that you may also be able to see on the screen, Claire Weisel, is joined in this webinar, and she's our Communications and Marketing Manager. So anything you have to do with press releases and events and stuff like that, Claire's your person to go to. Right. So take you through a brief introduction. Composites UK was formed in 1989, and we started life as the Composite Processing Association. We changed our name to Composites UK in 2007 to better reflect the fact that we represented the entire supply chain by that stage. Our mission is to provide each of our members with the opportunity to stay informed, expand their networks, collaborate, and promote their business globally in order to capitalise on market growth and achieve net zero targets. By coming together as a whole, we present a unified voice for the UK composites industry. We can develop critical relationships with key political individuals and departments and ensure that our members have their say at the right level. So we've just come to the end of a 5-year strategy, and we're now looking to build on the success of that with our next 5-year strategy. This temple diagram shows the key strategic priorities for the association going forward. So I'll just talk you through these. Membership obviously forms the base of the temple, and everything that we do is for the benefit of the members. So if there's stuff that we're not doing that would be of benefit to you, please let us know. And if we can, we will build it into our activities. So if we start on the left with policy, this builds on our previous delivery of 2 parliamentary receptions and multiple engagements with the Minister for Industry. We've also had various submissions to government consultations, including Invest 2035 for the new industrial strategy and CBAM. Going forward, much of this work will be coordinated through our new policy group. And if you'd like details of how to get involved with that, please drop either myself or Claire an email, and we can make sure we put you in touch with the chair of that group. We also publish industry figures every year and have been doing so now for the last 3 years. And so we're now able to start mapping trends in the size of the sector. Supply chain, this really focuses on our sub and sector groups and brings in knowledge and insight into the work done within those areas and needed under the other pillars in the diagram to support the supply chain. So I'll cover the working groups, the subgroups later, but we have material suppliers, sustainability, and construction. Workforce development is critical, and I think most of us are recognising the skills crisis facing not just the composite sector, but the whole of engineering and manufacturing, technology and science. And so it's critical that we start to address this as a whole if we're going to attract a more young and diverse workforce into our industry. So we've got some key work items in process. The first being around STEM engagement and a member skills pledge. Again, I'll cover this in a little bit more detail later, but if you'd like more information about this and you're not already signed up, please get in touch. We're also starting work around equity, diversity and inclusion. We did a big survey of the sector in the summer, and a report has been published and distributed to our members. And based on the results of that, we are starting to develop an industry framework, a member pledge, and supporting resources for our members to help them along their EDI journey. We're also heavily involved with health and safety, as you might expect, and that's a critical aspect for our industry. And we chair the HSE Simple C Committee, where we're working with other trade associations to look at health and safety across the plastics and composites manufacturing communities. Moving across to technology. This really focuses on making sure that our members have got access to upcoming and cutting edge technological developments which are appropriate for their business. So for this year, for example, we're going to be looking at AI and digital technologies and how they integrate into the different parts of the supply chain and different types of organisation within our membership. Events and exhibitions are core activities for any trade association, and Composites UK is no different. We run a series of face-to-face events. We also run webinars across the year on topics that are relevant to our member companies. So again, if there's something that you would like us to consider to include in our events programme, then please get in touch. We also organise turnkey exhibition packages on our pavilions at several key trade shows such as JEC World, and we'll be there next week with the UK Pavilion, Advanced Engineering, and also several sector-specific events that are relevant to certain members in our group. And again, if there's stuff that you would like us to look at, please get in touch. And then the roof of the temple is sustainability, which is becoming more and more important for everybody in the supply chain. And it poses both a critical challenge and an opportunity for our industry. And so as Composites UK, what we aim to do is provide the tools and educational material to support our members along their net zero journeys. We also recently completed a UKRI funded project, which was looking at the recycling of glass fibre-based composite products. And there'll be dissemination reports about this coming out in the not too distant future. So the membership, as you can see, the membership numbers grew rapidly until the pandemic, but we're very pleased to say that we retained membership through COVID-19 and have remained fairly steady in membership numbers post-pandemic in what we recognise to be an extremely challenging economic climate for many companies out there. As you can see from the slide, the majority of our members are made up of manufacturers, material suppliers, equipment suppliers, and service providers into the sector. Membership of Composites UK, we sometimes say it's like a gym membership where the more you put in, the more you get out, and that's very true. But unlike a gym, there are significant membership benefits, even if you're not able to engage with a lot of our activities at this particular point in time because of business commitments. So the work that we do around policy and key industry issues such as workforce development and sustainability impacts positively on all members of Composites UK. All members can use the Composites UK member logo on the website, stationery, email signatures, exhibition stands, etc., etc. And all members have access to a wealth of information, which is in the member resources area of the website, along with a load of tools that help them along their business journey. Okay, so there's 5 key reasons to be a member of Composites UK. We can help you save money. Members can access exclusive discounts as detailed on this slide at our own events, at industry conferences, and exhibitions which we partner with, such as the Advanced Engineering Show, where our members get 10% off their stand space, and also through the various publications that we have relationships with, such as Composites in Manufacturing. They offer discounted advertising space to our members. We also have a business support network, and this is third-party organisations that provide services that we can't do within house. And they usually offer our members either discounted rates or special packages of services specific to their particular business needs. We can help you save time. So as I mentioned, there's a wealth of information in the members area of the website, and this will save you time and money in trying to find it yourself. There's a huge amount of information out there on the internet, and sometimes it can be a bit mind-boggling knowing where to start looking for it and what's actually true, what's relevant, what's up to date. So we have that all in the member resource area on our website. You can find industry reports, funding updates, trade information, tools to support your business around sustainability. There'll be stuff coming around EDI. There's a health and safety management system in the members area as well. And you also get access to presentations from all our past events. We also can help in boosting your impact, so your visibility. And many companies state the promotional support that we offer as a reason for joining Composites UK. We can help you get to a much wider audience. So our newsletter, for example, which contains member-only news articles, and these are also held on our website, that goes out to over 15,000 industry professionals. So you're reaching a much wider audience. The website itself welcomes over 12,000 unique users every month. And again, this is a great opportunity to get your brand out there and to advertise with us, raise awareness, get your news articles on the website and engage with us that way. We're also active across the main social media platforms such as LinkedIn. So again, please link with us, and where we can, we'll interact with your posts. And also, last but not least on this, don't forget that we have our prestigious industry awards. The nominations for this year's awards will be coming out fairly soon. These are the only awards solely recognising achievement in the UK composite sector, and we celebrate them at our annual Black Tie Awards dinner, which is held during the Advanced Engineering Show in Birmingham. So it's a fantastic opportunity to come together, network with your peers, and celebrate achievements in the UK composite sector. We can help you widen your network. So apart from the promotional activities that I previously mentioned, we can help you widen your business network through our webinar and events programs, or through being part of one of our exhibition pavilions. We also have 3 subgroups, which I mentioned earlier. So we have one that looks at sustainability. This has around 70 members at the moment. So it's a great opportunity to come together with like-minded people in the industry and discuss the topics that are relevant to all of us. We have a materials supply subgroup, and we also have a construction sector focused subgroup. In addition to this, we form task groups as needed to address key topics. And at the moment, because workforce development is a key work area and a fairly new work area for us, we've formed task groups around workforce development topics. So we have, for example, task groups looking at EDI, looking at apprenticeships, looking at skills. And we're also soon to be launching a young members group, which will provide young professionals in your businesses with an opportunity to come together and network with young professionals and like-minded people and start developing those business contacts and experience in presenting and having discussions and meetings. We can help to secure your future, or secure the future of the sector. So because policy and workforce are 2 key pillars in our strategic priorities, members get to have their say in government consultations, either as individuals or through a combined Composites UK submission. You get access to member-only tools to support you around workforce development activities, around sustainability challenges. And by coming together, we create a much stronger voice, and we can address key industry topics to ensure the future of our sector. There's various ways that you can get involved with this sort of activity. So in September last year, we launched the Skills Pledge, And this is all about engaging in STEM activities with local schools, colleges, supporting apprenticeships. And delighted to say that over 50 of our member companies have already signed up so far, and we're looking to double that this year. There's a suite of supporting material available to members to enable them to engage with their local educational institutes. We have the simple strategy, which is part of our health and safety initiatives, and companies can sign up to that and show their commitment to health and safety and improving health and safety across the sector. And then, as I said earlier, we're currently working on an EDI framework and pledge, and we're looking to launch that at an event in September this year. So keep an eye out for that as well. This slide shows the new members in 2024. And as you can see, they range across the supply chain. We've got material suppliers, manufacturers, service providers, consultants, large organisations, small organisations. And the key thing here really is just to stress that the membership is the heart of Composites UK. Everything we do is for our members. We exist to help our members. We have a board of directors. There are 11 elected by the members from within the membership. Directors typically serve a 2-year term, and from within the elected directors, they choose a chair and vice chair to lead the discussions. We also then co-opt on any directors that we feel we need to fill specific roles or gaps identified by the elected board. So this slide shows you the current board of directors. There will be a call going out soon for nominations for open posts on the board. That will come out, and nominations are held and at the AGM. That's usually in April. So again, keep your eye out for that, because any member is eligible to put themselves forward to be on the board of directors. Sorry, too far forward. And then this is the operations team. So as you can see, we are a small team, but we're working really hard to deliver the strategic priorities of the association. We're solely funded by membership, events and exhibition activities. And what I really want to stress is this is your association, and our aim is to support your business to the best of our ability, making sure that we can create a supportive environment for innovation and sustainable growth across the supply chain. Here are our contact details, and you think you can probably find those on the website. That's my last slide. So I will stop sharing, and then I can probably see you all. If you want to turn your cameras on, then I can see faces. And I'm happy now to open up the floor to any questions that you might have, or points, or things you think I might have missed. Has anybody got anything they would like to ask?
Good afternoon, Sue. Nice to meet you. I'm Alberto Souza. I'm Group CEO of Italica Group, and we are just a new member. So first of all, I'd like to say hi and introduce ourselves. And we are much looking forward for a great cooperation. I think what you do, and honestly speaking, I have a strong feeling that the value for the money we get with you is extraordinarily good. And I have full respect about the shows you do. They are very short, cheap to attend, and that's what we need for our business. So I'll be in touch over email, and was a nice presentation and good to see you. I'm much looking forward.
Great. Good to meet you, Alberto. I think I saw a question pop up about sharing the slides. Claire, yes, I think we'll be sharing those, won't we? And the webinar itself will be available on the members area of the website, so you can re-watch it if you want to. Let me pull up the chat and I can see the questions coming in.
There's a question from Max asking about how is the CBAM work going?
CBAM, so at the moment, so the government consultation resulted in a recommendation that the UK CBAM follows EU CBAM. With a change of government coming in, we're yet to understand their thoughts on this. But that will be picked up through the policy working group. And as soon as we've got any additional information, then we'll be sending that out to members. Hope that answers it. Cool. Thanks, Max. Has anybody got anything else they would like to ask? I mean, by all means, if you think of questions afterwards, drop us an email and we'll be more than happy to chat things through. If any of you would like to arrange a short Teams call with the rest of your team, so that they can understand how Composites UK works and how they might be able to get involved, then again, happy to arrange individual company briefings so that it can go through everything. Hopefully if you're a member already, you'll be receiving member bulletins. If you would like other people in your organisation to receive those as well, please again let us know and we can add them to the mailing list. Make sure that the relevant people are receiving the relevant bulletins. You don't have to sign up to receive everything. You can pick. I think that's about it, really. If there are no questions that anyone has, must have confounded you all with a whole load of information. But that was great. So as I say, we will be at JEC next week. We're in Hall 6, stand S62, T62. It's the UK pavilion. There'll be a massive UK banner above it. So hopefully you can't miss us. So if you're there, please do drop by the stand and say hello to the team that's out there. It'll be myself, Diane Alexander, David Bailey, our CEO, and Malcolm Forsyth, who's our sustainability manager. So please do drop by and say hello. And hopefully look forward to seeing all of you again at some point soon.